promotions. Why? I'm waiting for the biggest ones. I'm doing big promotions. I'm not doing silly little things. I'm not doing it. Why? Because I know I can do big things. I deserve to do big things. So that's what I'm doing. And yeah, as in friends, you know what? I made lots of mistakes with female friendships. And to be honest, I think I'm gonna do a video on that. And I am the kind of person, if you're my friend, if I am good and if I get rich, you will get rich. Literally. Like, I am so giving and generous. But the same way that I love, I can switch as well. If you betray me, you're out. I don't care. You're out. There's one disrespect, you're out. I do not care how many years I've known you, how close we were, how much you know about me, you're out. Another thing is I do things that I want to do. So for example, say I have a date that I'm going to. If I do not want to go on a date and I just want to spend time with myself, do some self-care and things like that, I'll say, hey, listen, I cannot make it today. And yeah, they get upset and stuff, but then I don't care because I chose myself and I chose what I wanted to do first. When you put yourself first in every aspect of life, people will put you first. When people just see you put yourself first, they think like, oh wow, what does she think she has? Like, what is it about her? Because she thinks that she's so important, you know? And when I say like put yourself first, it's not like neglect other people, because I'm very loving towards everyone and I give so much. I give so much to everyone. But if Liz wants to do something for herself, Liz will do it. And she knows what's best for her. And I always show up for myself. So I think that just vibrates to other people like, whoa. She thinks she is important, so she must be important. Another thing is my time is precious to me. Listen, I am not gonna waste my time, years, everything on a relationship, on a friendship that does not benefit me, or in a job. I'm just not gonna do it. I think that this thing is not elevating me, not benefiting me. I am out. You guys just don't understand how quickly old age comes. I watched this YouTuber, I think it's over 60 with Sandra or something, and basically it's an older woman, and she was talking about, yeah, you young girls don't understand how fast I went from being in my 20s to being in my 80s now. And she's like, you guys have to enjoy your life. That's what I would really say, because time flies, you know? If you're in a toxic relationship, if you're in a job that you don't want to do, all these things, please find something to get out. Find a plan to get out. Because our time flies, our time is precious. We have this life. Let's make the best of it, you know? Let's make the best of this life. I do not want to be old and look back and think like, oh, Liz, why did you waste time on this? Why did you do this? No, I want to look back and be like, yeah, I lived my life. I'm a cool grandma. Like, I did so many fun stuff and I enjoyed the best that I can enjoy. That's how I want to look back. So yeah, I value my time. So I don't just give everyone my time. No, if you're valuable to me, if what you're gonna give me is valuable, then yes, I'll give you most of my time and I'll give you lots of love as well. But if you're not, then no. It's precious to me. Don't waste my time. Another thing is I am private and exclusive. So I do not share my personal life. I share the things that I want to share. Other than that, nobody knows anything. The only people that actually know things about my life are my family. I'm telling you, everything else you hear is not true. If it did not come from my mouth or my mom's or my sister's, anyone else doesn't know. Why am I like this? I have made big mistakes of trusting the wrong people. By trusting these people, and I'm telling you, if you think that your friends that you've been years and years friends with will just take it to the grave and everything, I'm here to disappoint you, because I've seen friendships of more than 10 years, people betray each other. Be careful what you share. Be careful. What happens when you are like this is you create a whole mystery around yourself. I don't do this on purpose. This is just genuinely how I am. I'm a very I like to be on my own. One day I'm just hoping to go live in a country that's just filled with nature, and just have a house there and just be on my own, literally, or be with my mom or my family, you know. But I like to be on my own. So then it creates a mystery. The human brain loves fantasies. I read this in a book from Robert Greene. They love fantasies. So even my mom, I was talking to her, I was like, Mom, why is it that people create these rumors about me? Because I heard a rumor was so stupid. And I was like, why did they say that? That's so stupid. And then she was like, but Liz, it's because the human brain loves fantasies and their life is kind of boring. You know, they're boring. So you are interesting to them. They rather fantasize about you and make you something that you're not than come to terms with their own pathetic life. Yeah, the less people know about you, and just, you know, they like to then create stories about you. So you're on their mind. People will become obsessed like that. One thing as well about oversharing. If you used to do this, I'm gonna tell you something. Now you have to think about, are these people worthy of knowing this about me? Because once you share something, you can never take it back. So you have to really think about, are they worthy of knowing this about me? You know, some things, you know what, you have to keep to yourself, not even tell your family. If you really need to tell someone, talk to a tree. Another thing is, I'm not always available. You can't call me up and Liz, come here and this and that. No. Respect my time. It's literally you have to tell me, hey Liz, are you okay? Can I come over? Do you want to come over? And if I feel like it, yes, I will come. But it's not oh, last minute, you have to come here, you have to do this, blah, blah, blah. No, I will not do it. Simply, I will not do it because I don't have to be available for you. That's not my responsibility. I take calculated risks. So when I started my brand, when I started my business, when everybody was like, hey Liz, you're about to lose us. You're about to lose your whole family if you continue this. Okay, so then I was like, okay, guys, listen, I'm gonna do this anyways, and you guys will turn around when I am successful. I know you guys will turn around. So I took the risk of losing my whole family and doing this, and now I have everyone and I can help everyone. I can, you know, I can do things for them now, which is such a blessing. And now everyone is so proud of me. But see, I took calculated risks. So what even happens is my family, everyone in my family now looks up to me and is like, whoa, we can also do things. I'm kind of like the cycle breaker. I started to heal myself. I created my own brand. I'm really healing all my family members. I'm doing everything. And then they're looking at me and being like, whoa, she really did what she said, what she was going to do. And now they cannot do anything but respect me for it. So they look at me as in whoa. When you take calculated risks, when you're not afraid to do certain things, I'm not saying put your life in danger, you know. When you're not afraid to do certain things and you don't quit and you go for it, then other people start to admire you. They come to you for advice. The conversation is different now. They talk to you with respect because they can see that you can do it. So they want that in themselves. So you are even more mesmerizing for them. I've always been like that. I've always been the kind of person, if I want something, I do not care how, but I was going to get it. Always. And I think other people find that so interesting. And it's just the fact that, oh, she doesn't quit, nothing can stop her, and she still goes for it. I think other people just admire that in me. They're like, whoa, I want that as well. I am very authentic. Extremely, extremely authentic. I genuinely just want the best for others. And if somebody gets successful or anything, I don't get envious. I get motivation. I look at them whoa, if they could do it, I can do it as well. You know, that's how I look at others. And I think that energy of truly, because every friend, every relationship, everything, every person has ever met me said, whoa, you are truly who you are. I do not have a whole fake thing and I create who I am and then I'm nice online and then I'm really mean in real life. No, I'm just really not. And why is this? I think this stems from my mom. My mom's also very authentic, very giving. Even at her job, one of her colleagues came up to my mom and she said, when I first saw your daughter online on YouTube and stuff, I thought like she was fake, she was faking it, like being this whole trying to help people and whatever. But then she said, like, knowing you, that you're her mom, I absolutely love her. And I just know that she's very authentic, because my mom is literally like the best woman I can ever, like, there is not a bad thing in this woman's bone. My mom is literally like me. She's always helping people at work. She's always like healing others. She's very spiritual as well. Like, I can see even when I'm becoming older that I'm becoming so much like her, and I just think that's such a privilege, because if I can be anything like that woman, I'm just, I'm so proud of myself, literally. I want the best for others. When I had friendships, when I had everything, I'm like, I'll come down here, I'll pay for your ticket, like I will pay for everything, like let's do this to make you better, let's do this to make you better, like when they have a problem, okay, we can fix it. See, the thing with me is I do not see problems. I've never seen problems in my life, never. The thing is, like, I only saw solutions, always. See, I come from a very, very abusive childhood, right? So I was mentally and physically extremely abused. But the thing was always like in my head, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get out of this. I'm gonna get out of this. And when I get out of this, I'm gonna create a good life for myself. I always knew that that was gonna happen. And I always knew that that I would be in this, like in the media world. I always knew that I was meant for something really big. I had that feeling ever since I was young. So I just have this thing of like, when somebody comes to me with a problem, I'm like, okay, let's fix it. It's easy. Let's fix it. Let's do this, you know, and I do fix it. So that's why people, they gravitate towards me. They're like, you make my life better. Every single person that has ever been in my life, I have genuinely made their life better. They have left my life a better person. Always, always, without a doubt. And even like, my exes used to tell me, like, I literally became so much better because of you, and just you leaving my life is a loss. It's a big loss. When you have this energy of everything will be good, and you have that strong faith, and you just want the best life, and you want the best for others, you want the best for yourself, you take care of yourself, you love yourself to such an extent that, to be honest, if I was a man, I would 100% date myself. 100%. Because there is no person that is ever come out of my life more depressed. They always left better, always left a better human. So it just, I think people think it's just fun to be around me. I am just very detached as well, you know. I like don't chase them. I'm not desperate. And yeah, it's just like, I'm just like this ball of energy, and they want to be around me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys learned something. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.